Hi ladies, so first I'm using the Painterly Paint Pot by MAC Cosmetics. Love this product, I've been using it for years. I love that it's creamy, but once you apply it on the eyes, it sets and it almost dries, so it doesn't stay creamy and your eyeshadows don't crease. Next I'm taking the Tarte Pro palette and I'm trying to show you guys, but it's almost like a mirror and it really reflects from the light. So I'm using the color Innocent in the Tarteist palette, and I'm using a narrow blending brush. And with this brush, this is what I'm going to use to just blend it. And I'm taking it above my my crease up to my brow bone just to give it a really soft blending look. Next, I am using a little bit of the darker brown. It's kind of like a burnt orange brown. It's called Whimsy on the palette. And I'm taking the same brush and I'm placing it on the outer V of my eye just to add a little bit of depth. Next, I am taking with another fluffy brush, I'm taking the color Vintage. It looks really light here. Well, it is a very light color. It's almost like an off-white. But I'm gonna go back with my other blending brush that I was using before to soften that color. Next, I am taking the bronzy shimmery color that's on the palette, and I'm taking my flat brush to place it all over my eyelid. The color is called Ethereal, I think. Oh gosh, this is embarrassing. I can't even pronounce this. Ethereal, I think. Now I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pomade, and I'm taking my angle brush, and this is what I use most of the time to shade in my eyebrows. I always use this product because I feel like a little bit goes a long way. It stays on very well. I don't have to worry about it like smudging or coming off. I use this a lot, and I also use like dark brown eyeshadow, so those work very well for my eyebrows. I did my eyeliner. I winged it out just a little bit. Remember, this is a 1950s inspired look, so they didn't wing out their eyeliner like we do nowadays. Next, I'm using the Clear Brow Gel by MAC, and I love this because it really shapes my eyebrows. It kind of cleans them up a little bit without adding any more color, and it keeps my eyebrow hairs in place. Next, I'm using the Prep and Prime by MAC, and love this product. It does have caffeine, so any redness that you may have around your nose or your cheeks, it does help to reduce that. Next, I'm taking the foundation, the Mineralize foundation by MAC. I've been using this one for years. I love it. I love the finish. I love the texture. Very lightweight, and it gives me a very nice and soft dewy look. And I love that because my skin is dry, so anything with some dewiness I love because it just makes my skin look very healthy. So I'm just using the beauty blender to apply that foundation because I really like that kind of translucent finish to it, very lightweight. Back then they didn't use a lot of makeup. It was more simple. Next, I'm taking this color by LA Girl, and I'm using this to contour my face. And this color I believe is called Beautiful Bronze. And I'm taking the same beauty blender to blend that all over my face. I'm going with my forehead just to warm it up a little bit, and I'm gonna start to contour my nose. Now, every nose shape is different, so there's a certain way that I do mine to give it like that very narrow kind of pointy look to it. It just depends on the shape of your nose. Next, I'm taking the powder palette by Anastasia, the contour powder palette. Taking my angled brush, and I'm just going to set lightly that cream, darker contour product that I placed on my face. So I'm just going to set it with the powder. And I'm using the lighter shades to place it on the bridge of my nose to give it that really nice highlight without adding too much shimmer to my nose. Next, I'm taking one of my blush palettes by MAC, and I think this color is Spring Sheen, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm placing that peachy rosy color on the apples of my cheeks. I'm taking that Glow Kit palette by Anastasia, and I'm using a clean brush, and I'm just gonna apply that on the high points of my face. Next, I'm taking the translucent loose powder by Laura Mercier. I love this product. It really sets my foundation. It gives it a very soft, kind of blurry feel, blurry look to my face, and it's really nice, especially when I take pictures. My face looks really smooth, really soft, and so love that product. Now I'm just taking the flat brush that I use to place the color on my eyelids. I'm taking the same color, Ethereal, I think that's how you say it. It's a bronzy color shadow, and I just place a little bit on the bottom of my eye. And I am taking a little bit of mascara for my bottom and top lashes. Next, I'm using the False Lashes by Ardell. They don't have a number, but they are called Studio Effects. I love that they're soft in the inner corner, and then they get a little bit heavier on the outer corner, so it makes them eyes look kind of catty, but very soft because they're not so dramatic. Now I'm taking this bright, beautiful red by Sephora. I believe the number, it doesn't have a name, but it goes by numbers, is the number 1. And it is a matte liquid lipstick, and I love the color. It's so rich, it's bright, and I think it's perfect for the 1950s vintage look. Now, what to do with my hair, I actually have no idea, but I thought of a twisty because, you know, I saw this picture and this lady had her hair down, but it was kind of like twisted, kind of pulled back on both sides, so it looked really pretty. Hope that you enjoy this red lip vintage 1950s look. Until next time, I'll keep you posted on the next makeup look.